Welcome back. Right now we have travel expert Jeanenne Tornatore joining us virtually today to update us on everything that is looking forward to for travel in 2022. It was an incredibly busy holiday travel season, and it looks like many people are going to want to be traveling despite the unpredictability of what's happening right now with the virus and more. Jeanenne, how are you today?
Hi, I'm great. Great to be here today. Despite a lot of these current COVID concerns with this surge, we're actually seeing an upward trajectory for the travel industry headed into 2022, and some travel sectors that are really continuing to make a big comeback.
Do you expect that some consumers will pull back on their travel plans in 2022 due to this current surge and concerns over the virus?
We're actually seeing just the opposite when we look at the big picture of 2022. Of course, right now in this month of January, some people might be pulling back slightly, but when people are looking further out to spring break, summer travel, and beyond, we're seeing that bookings continue to be very strong for the coming year.
And what trends are you seeing, and how are people in the travel industry planning for this surge?
Well, when we look at some of the big travel sectors, here's what we're seeing. Let's start with cruise. This is an industry that made one of the biggest comebacks in the second half of 2021. And despite the current COVID surge, there is still a lot of consumer confidence with these really stringent safety protocols that this industry has put in place. Now, in the near term, we are seeing that lines like Carnival Cruise Line are allowing people to cancel through the end of January without any penalty. But look, by March, they're expected to have their entire fleet of 22 ships back sailing. They're celebrating their 50th anniversary this year with special events on their ships starting in March. So it's going to be a big year for the cruise industry. And for people that are looking at booking further out, say spring break and into summer, January is actually a really good time to make those bookings. In the cruise industry, January is what's called wave season. It's when all the big cruise lines put out all of their best promotions for the year. So if you're looking further out, now's the time to start booking. I also wanted to touch on the lodging industry as well. People that are looking at those vacation rental homes and hotels in the coming year. We're seeing some of the strongest demand for these private vacation rental homes. People that are able to work from anywhere now or traveling for longer periods of time, and they're looking at these types of properties for more room to spread out. Travel site Verbo actually says that people are booking 2 to 3 months further out for their vacation rental homes than they have in the past. So really, this is the year to look at booking earlier than later.
And any other travel trends that you expect to see heading into 2022?
Well, a couple of big trends that we're seeing. Number one is that travelers are booking longer stays. As I mentioned, now that we're in this culture where you can work from home or really work from anywhere, people are looking at taking their work and combining it with a little vacation time and staying longer. We're also seeing that travelers are spending more on their vacations this year, whether you're on board a cruise ship or looking for those unique experiences in your destination. People are really kind of upgrading to better experiences and even more luxury.
And what tips do you have for us, especially with planning a vacation during this unpredictable climate?
Well, a couple of tips I would say as we head into this new travel year. Number one is, if you were someone that way back in 2020 had to cancel travel plans at the onset of COVID, you were likely issued some types of credits or vouchers. This is the year that a lot of those may start to expire. So first thing I would do would be to check on if you have any airline credits, any vouchers for any type of travel that you did, and make sure that you're using them before they could expire this year. Second, as I mentioned, when it comes to hotels and vacation rentals, early bird gets the room this year. So make sure that if you're looking at those busy travel seasons, you're booking plenty of time out. And then finally, it's all about planning with flexibility, especially in this current changing environment that we still continue to live and travel in. So check on those policies from your airlines, car rentals, hotels, understand exactly what their cancellation and change policies are and how they may be changing. And also, if you're traveling, say to Europe or a big ticket item, make sure that you're also considering the possibility of including travel insurance.
These are such excellent tips, and many people are looking forward to traveling this year, but also cautiously optimistic and want to do it in safe ways, but really happy to start making those memories in ways that make sense. We appreciate this information. Where can we find out more, Jeanenne?
Sure. Well, you can always follow me at The Outside Insider on social media, or check out my website, which is theoutsideinsider.com.
Perfect. Well, thanks again, Jeanenne, for joining us today. Always appreciate your travel tips. Really helps us as we look forward to planning and our next excursion. We'll be back here on Mountain Connections right after this.